So this is the tour of our studio space. We have to use the cool lights rather than these crusty lights because those ones buzz. You just see a bunch of sound proofing, our little mini rolling tower for the computer stuff. This is one little screen. The big screen is also part of the computer. We have a handful of chairs in here, but we need to put in a couch. And we're gonna move the desks actually. So along this wall with the window, which we have blocked out, that window is going to have a keyboard next to it, and then this one over here is gonna have a keyboard next to it. We blocked out those windows for soundproofing, but on the other side of those is maybe I should turn on more lights and just let it buzz for a minute. This is going to be our recording room. So again, we have more soundproofing stuff. We need to block the back of those. We haven't finished this room yet. We put the flooring down, and we put it down with this little mat. You can see the edge of the mat. That's just kind of to make sure that we've got everything soundproofed correctly. And even those blinds over there, they kind of adjust the sound, the echo and the sound. So we'll put another set of blinds right there. I keep thinking we should put a poster of like a beach behind them. You know, make it seem like we're there. One of our little mixing boards, the book of songs, refrigerator, a couple keyboards of Stuart's and his spider tower, a lot of other speakers and gear, an amp or two, another small computer. I don't know exactly what's going on with that one. Actually, I don't think that's even properly a computer. I think it's just whatever's left. Oh, no, it is. It's this ugly box here. So, ugly box computer, a whole bunch of other junk. These are all for lighting. Stuart and Mark are the ones that have all the lighting and sound equipment. We have just like these little guys. Actually, a lot of the sound equipment belongs to Bryce as well. But Stuart and Mark are the ones that are kind of pushing to get better gear and do that all the time. There's the computer. It's in a different room so that we don't have it be too loud, and you can see our cables are bunched up there. Here's the guitar that I usually play. It's Bryce's brother Austin's. It's a Art Luthier. It's a Canadian build. It's pretty solid. It's a good one.